Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna disturb the music here.
We were supposed to touch the sun. We were the two turned into one. So how do I live this life with you gone away? Yeah, 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 yeah. Now too many nights have passed me by, and too many mornings fill my eyes, still wet with the tears that I cry for you. Oh, come back, baby, yeah, yeah. Come back to me, come back to me, oh. Come back to me, come back to me, come back. Baby, come back, yeah, yeah. I once believed that I was strong, a man afraid of nothing. I had the world inside my hands, that's what I told myself. But now I see that I was wrong. The truth is I have nothing if I don't have you. So baby, come back to me. Come back to me. Come back. So baby, come back to me. Come back to me. Come back. Now too many nights have passed me by, and too many mornings fill my eyes, still wet with the tears that I cry for you. Oh, come back, baby, yeah, yeah. Come back to me, come back to me, oh. Come back to me, come back to me, come back, oh. So baby, come back to me, come back, baby, come back, yeah. So baby, come back to me, come back to me, oh. We were supposed to touch the sun.
All right, we get ready to go live now. Just check it out. All systems are go.
Yeah, I think we all are in. PMC, Norman, of course, DeVoe. Everybody's in. Eastern time zone folks are staying up a little extra on this one. We're not going to stretch it out long for you guys tonight. We're going to try to hit it right quick in the mix as fast as you can flow and get it activated as fast as we'll go with it. So get ready to have your poignant questions straight and direct. We're going to tackle, rattle, and roll.
That's right, Mario fixes shit. Get ready to fix some stuff. Hope you got some stuff to be fixed. I know you do. Yeah, here we go. There's my visuals.
You know, if there's an app that everybody needs to go to right offhand, should you tell them just to go to Livestream and get prepared, man?
Well, I'm going to have to show them where to go in Livestream, because that's been the problem.
That's the whole point, so just get ready to go there, right?
Let's get ready to go.
That's it.
Get your computer ready so that you can have, you know, a separate browser window open so you can go there.
DeVoe's already sent you a message.
Get in line.
You know what? You know what, DeVoe?
They just have to get in line.
I'm gonna.
7:35. It doesn't, and the ones who are gonna be here through the whole show, we're gonna prioritize them. So I will tell you.
Hey, DeVoe. Good thing about it is you only have a certain number of emails, right? Try all of them. Because if you already got the password, just try.
We're going to go look at them in order.
Yeah.
PMC gets to go first, I guess.
Yeah.
Mac, unless PMC wants to defer to DeVoe. But don't do it, PMC. Don't do it.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, PMC, he logged in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, like I said, DeVoe, the trick is you only have a certain amount of emails. So you know it's one of them, unless it's a secret.
We're going to see what we can do, because sometimes you just have to make another count. But if we have to, that's what we'll do tonight. We're going to fix some shit.
Hey, DeVoe, if you have to go, you can go ahead and go to the restroom. We won't tell anybody.
If you have to go, you have to go. Then we'll see you next week. That's the way it works. See you next week.
She said, okay, I do. All right. Well, hey, you guys, here we are.
We came to do.
It's that long intro, that one that lasts forever, right? I'm not going to flip the cameras. It's on and
Be cool.
popping. It's done.
Everybody.
It's done. Okay. All right. So it's going to be an easy one.
All right, all right. Everybody's talking about the number one issue tonight on Mario Fixes Shit is that we need to attack this issue of live stream. Now, live stream is very confusing to folks, but it's important for you to get to know live stream, because right now, live stream is actually the best platform to broadcast. It has the most robust features, and learning how to work with it is once again a life skill. Now, as we've gone along, I've indicated that those of you who are lucky enough to have a Ning website, those websites are also life skills. It can teach you a lot in learning how to work with them. If you are interacting with a Ning website, just in managing your own profiles, you'll be able to do that. So, again, tonight by consensus, we're going to go take a look at live stream and all the things that have to do with live stream. Now, for those of you who don't know, and those of you who can see my desktop, when you go to Pack Stereo, our player that you see when you watch our broadcast at packstereo.tv, so let's go to there, packstereo.tv. When you go there and log in, and when you go to the Watch Now, you've got to get used to this concept of embedded, okay? So this player that you're seeing right here, this is actually from livestream.com.
How can you say you're in love with her?
Yeah, mute. This is from livestream.com. It's one of the set players because it has a player up top right here. It has the library underneath. And when you hit the library, whatever you select plays in this player. To the right is a chat room, but there are more than one of these, okay? So this is from Livestream, and this is from Livestream, and it's embedded here. Okay, so you got to get, all of you guys have channels where it's from Livestream, and then we embed it in different places. Now, let me tell you something. This embedding technology was one of the things we were waiting for because it allowed you to change stuff one place, and it changes everywhere. That's what's wonderful about your Livestream player. When you interact with this chat room, when you interact with this player, it changes everywhere. That's why it's so important for you to get to know it. So now, all of you have one or more of these, and then you have to log into it and take control. Typically, you're going to be uploading videos into your account. It used to be you could transfer videos from YouTube directly into Livestream. I can tell you, even though it still appears in the software, it does not work. We've talked to them. They said it is a feature of the past. They said the new implementation knocked it out. It will not be coming back anytime soon. So you're going to be downloading videos for the most part from YouTube, or if you have videos that you want to add from YouTube, you're going to be downloading them to your computer and then uploading them into Livestream, okay? So tonight we're going to talk about how to do those things, okay? How to go into Livestream, and also how to upload videos into Livestream, okay? And I'm going to be showing you ways to think. One of the things I'll remind you as we go through this is that even though you're not supposed to necessarily memorize things, we're going to do things in a way where it teaches you how to think. Because you're going to always learn how to Google these things and get reminders, okay? All right. So PMC said he logged into his account, so let's go try to do DeVoe's. Okay, now we learned from yesterday that first of all, there's a DeVoe.tv. Okay? That DeVoe.tv has a player that's from Livestream. There it is. It tells you up in the corner, livestream.com, Empress DeVoe TV. So that's the account. Here, this is at Pack Stereo TV. This is where we have embedded DeVoe's player.
From Livestream.
From Livestream. That's all. Now, DeVoe can embed this places too. But the idea is for her to interact with her player. So she needs to go to Livestream. Now, let's turn this off for a second while it's playing because we don't want to use up your computer resources. And let's go to Livestream, www.livestream.com, Empress DeVoe TV. Here is also the profile at Livestream, where everything originates. Where everything originates. This is where it's originating. And if you wanted to embed, see, here's the embed code right here. Everybody following me? So all of you, I have taken this embed code and embedded it at your websites. Mac, this is what I did for your video player. Okay? And PMC, these are your players that I have embedded. You can also embed these players in your Ning profiles. I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can. You can go to your Ning, like Mac, like PMC. On your Ning page, on your page at Mac site, you can put this player. You can stick a DeVoe. You can take and put your player on your profile at packstereo.t, at spokenword.tv, okay? You may want it, you may not, but you should at least try it, see if you like it for a while. So DeVoe, you should specifically try embedding, copying this code, and putting it on your profile at spokenword.tv. Okay? Okay? And all of you should think about this. And again, Mac, I've done it for Mac. Real quick again, because the whole point is I want you to see it at Mac McAllister TV. We're going to look at it again. Dick is allowing us to see this. So at Mac McAllister TV, there it is, Mac McAllister TV. You hit the link. Here you go. This is where it's embedded at Mac's site. This is his broadcast embedded at his site. Does everybody have understand this part? Because it's important to know that what you're doing. So you're about to go in and interact with this because ideally you're supposed to control it. Make a playlist and control all of it and then put it wherever you want. I want everybody to understand that. That's why you're always in control. But the thing about it, as we look at each other's players, you're going to talk about which ones seem more like a channel. Because what you're going to realize is having a bunch of videos that play does not equal a channel. It equals a bunch of videos that play. Yep. See if it doesn't feel like a channel. When you're talking to the people, it's going to come off better. Here's Mac.
This reminds me of someplace in San Francisco.
Here's Mac's site. So again, Mac, all of you are supposed to be able to get in here and control this. We can show Mac how to work his iPhone so he can get the the vertical. But again, everybody has to understand. So everybody has an account. I make the accounts, and then I set it up so you can interact with the accounts. That's basically everything works, so that you can control it. Okay? Now, DeVoe, remember I told you, Mac, all of you. See, Mac is already installed at your website. That's what I did. But remember, you could add it to your other spots. Okay? PMC, again, remember for you, PMC, at least for now, your presence is at packstereo.tv, at neourban.tv, and maybe Spoken Word TV. For you, maybe because it's at least this sort of fits you, you should try to make all those profiles almost equivalent, but really blow them out with information about what you do. And put your video broadcast PMC at your profiles. Why? Because we really are hyping you, the person. And so we need to just set up all the conduits and start funneling your information. You're already bringing the PSAs and stuff. Okay? So PMC is a particular person who's good in doing it kind of already, that he could tie it up by really blowing up his profiles, because he can start to feel out how much of a community rep he wants to be, because he gets to choose all that again.
Now, let me do this, because I know a lot of times people won't say anything. And I'm assuming this right offhand, so everybody understands the nature of going to Livestream, logging in, And you know that where Mario took you to Livestream, you actually can see your chat. That chat column right there goes with it. In other words, you got it, right? You actually can type in that chat. You could be at Livestream, and you can see it displayed at wherever you embed. So you have to understand that they go together, the player and the chat. So don't get it confused with, well, it's at Pack Stereo. How do I log in at Pack Stereo?
No, because the public gets to have this. This is what I want you all. This is key. Everybody, look right now at DeVoe's profile, her channel on Livestream. This is what we build. It's what they give you. Remember, all of them give you a profile. Understand, this is what the public has access to. That's got to be clear for all of you. Because this is how the public can go embed your stuff. I'm going to show you right now. Here's DeVoe's channel. I'll shrink it down. Okay, here's DeVoe's channel. Okay, see down here where it says more? Okay, you guys? When you click that, this is what the public sees. When you click that, it shows you how this is the channel widget gallery. Every live stream profile provides this. It gives you a channel widget gallery where the public can go and choose and make their own widget. They get to make their own. Does everybody understand that? Okay? So what I did is I made a combo widget. I clicked combo widget, and this is for DeVoe's. I clicked combo widget. We're waiting for it to... Okay, and then I picked the size, whether or not it should autoplay, and it gives you the embed code right here. Does everybody understand that? And the public can do that for all of you guys, for every channel that we make. The public is built into the function. That's why we build it here. Some of you guys, see, as you start to explore what's built into these channels, you'll understand why I selected them as places to build. The incredible things you get for free. So remember, the public can build their own widget out of your channel, Mac, PMC, all of you, everybody, Brandy, everybody who has a channel, the public can do that, okay? Now, if you notice here at the top of your channel, if you ever want to log in, at the top of your channel, see where it says log in right there? You can log in there. Now, when I log in, let's see what happens. So this depends on your username. Now, some of you don't know your username. See, some of you don't know. You don't know your username. So I can log in as Pack Stereo, or I can log in as Mario Hemsley. But whatever I log in as, I happen to know the username. Now, let me tell you something. For those of you who have trouble remember your username, let's stop that right now here tonight. You only need one username, most of you, or at least two. One for your money and one for everything else. This ain't Fort Knox. So don't have a bunch of them because you obviously can't remember them. Okay? That's the other thing. Then you go to your phone book. And in your phone book, either under your name in the notes section, type a note saying right now that your login at Livestream equals this. Or if you can't remember that, email it to yourself. Just do those things now because this whole thing of not remembering your usernames is inexcusable. So stop it tonight. That's just idiocy. Okay? Put it somewhere. And then, because once you solve it, you'll never have it again. But we all have done it. I've done it too. And then you can't get into account. We know right now Mac has a problem at YouTube because that's what's with the Dorton 39 account. He can't remember how to get into it. So he's got to go through a whole process, okay? Plus they assign it to your Google. So so it's a process to get it unraveled. So I'm just telling you. But just from now on, DeVoe, okay? So you never have to ever ask me again what your usernames are because you're only going to have two or a third backup one. And whatever, I'll tell you about this. Whatever your username is, your backup is that TV. So if your username is Dumbo, then your backup will be Dumbo TV.
And DeVoe may not be, hopefully she's tuning in through her phone at packstereo.mobi because her computer crashed or froze on her. So we'll find out if she's able to get back in with us. So that happened a few moments.
Well, let's just see if we even have. Let's go and look. Here's the channels that we've created. So right now, the DeVoe TV, Empress DeVoe TV. Here it is. Okay, let's log into that. Let's take a look. I got to go back. That's what we already were there. Now I'm logged into my account, so I'm going to go look at Empress DeVoe TV. Now remember, because for all of you, if you don't, let's fix it tonight. If you can't get in to the account, I'm going to go to Mac if he's around next. We'll go to Mac. Mac in there?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go to Mac next. Because PMC said he got into his. But let's go into DeVoe's. Okay, so we're going to go into DeVoe's. Because all of them have the same feature. Now, what's really confusing is you have to go to the same place to log in. Why? Because they have a whole nother side that's totally different.
We do spoken
I'm
word.
warning you.
Because Matt McAllister
Mute
can
it.
testify.
See, here's the audio up here. Mute. In other words, I'm saying Livestream has a bunch of things going on. So you're logging into different places and you can confuse the accounts. Believe me. That's why I'm trying to show you where to log in. Okay? And that's why I said watch. Now, here's DeVoe's channel. We're inside of it. Look at these menu bars at the top. Configure channel, manage library, broadcast live, control autopilot, video on demand, get player widget, go premium. This is all the stuff we set up. There's the broadcast going on right here. I've got it muted. But let's let it, so we can just stop it. Okay, but I want to, well, we'll leave it on. I want you guys to see it. Okay, now let's go to the configure channel, though. See where it says that here's another menu bar. My channel page, style channel, manage team. Go to the manage team. Usually when I set up the channels, I set up membership for myself, Victor, and virtual people that I call broadcast 1 through 4. Why? Because sometimes I need to be able to tell someone to access things. For reasons I'll let you know later, I like to have certain things set up. Now, so here's what it shows. Empress DeVoe. Here's the team. Empress DeVoe. Your username is DeVoe. Your email, everybody see it right here? The email is empressdevoe@paxstereo.tv. Because you never figure out your emails, nothing ever works for you. So that's why we can't have a consistent email. So that's why there's a Pax Stereo email, so I can keep stuff working. So it just comes to me and I do it. So once you figure that out, your emails will start to come to you. Okay, we can change that. So that's the problem with DeVoe. She can't keep up with her emails. She never knows her accounts. She changes the names. Her emails change every 6 months. Okay, because she can never remember what they are. But she's going to now keep that in her phone book, so she'll never, ever have that problem again. Okay, but this is what she needs to do. So DeVoe, when you ask me how to get into your stuff, I'm going to tell you go watch this show. It's right there. Username DeVoe. The email that you use to log in, if they ask you, is empressdevoe@paxstereo.tv. Now, someday you'll tell me what I can make empressdevoe@paxstereo.tv bounce to your account so I can stop getting your stuff. Okay? All right? So now, but that's cool. So that's DeVoe. So let's go back. Let's log out here. Now, let's go to Mac's account. Now, because here's the thing. You should play with it because here's the thing. Here's where I got your back. You know, Mac, that's how Mac knocked out his broadcast, right? And I'm going to show him how he did it, too, by the way, tonight. But we don't care. I'd rather keep fixing that for you. I want you to experiment. I'd just rather keep fixing it for you. Okay? All right? Now, and after this, I'm going to show you, Mac, how Mac knocked out his broadcast and how we fixed that, too, in a similar way. So now we're here. Let's go look at Mac McAllister. Because we're going to look at PMC's last because he got into his. So here's Mac's channel. Okay, so we're going to log in. I go to the studio button. We're logging into the studio. The problem and why it's confusing is Livestream has multiple ways to access your account. That's actually considered a positive because it's different ways depending upon your expertise. But I think you should follow what we're doing. In other words, learn to use the studio. Mute that. See how I turned the audio off? Let it. Mac, we got to show you how to fix this orientation on your phone. That's something you can set. It's supposed to change with the phone as you do it. You have it turned off. It's somewhere. You got to Google it. Google how to fix, I don't remember, how to change my phone orientation on the iTouch. And it has instructions up there. So it'll fill the whole thing, Mac. You notice you're getting a bar down the middle. That's because your phone is not adapting. But anyway, we're inside Mac's stuff. Okay, now check this out. Same thing with Mac. Let's go to configure channel. Let's go to his team. Okay, now Mac. So your login, Mac, is Mac Port Tonson. Nope, though this might have blown because this might have messed it up. The username is actually spelled MacPortTonsend. Okay? Now, and the email that is used is mattmcallistercommunications@q.com. Now, you should log in and change all that to fix your stuff. I mean, log into Livestream as Mac Port Townsend, MacPortTonsend. You can see it on the screen right here. And the email is mattmcallistercommunications@q.com. And you can log in and change that. So if you haven't been able to get in, that's why. I want to fix everybody's stuff tonight. Okay, so Mac, if DeVoe was here, we would say tell her to go log in. So Mac, if you can, try to log in. Try to log in. Because you have an account. And we can just fix it. Okay? Now remember, I will help you guys fix all of this stuff. I will. I'll help you fix all of this. See, and then if you mess it up, I'd rather you experiment because you can't really, anything you mess up, we can fix. We can just fix it. So it's better to experiment. That's why I want Mac to kind of go on and do it. Okay, now let me tell you how we'll take a quick segue. Let me tell you what happened with Mac's site. Because I want you to see how he fucked it up. I'm just kidding. Okay, Mac. What Mac did, what happens is, here's Mac's player. You're looking right at it, see? So I'm going to stop it for a second. Let's look at the code, okay? Now, when you go look at the code, it depends. You can look at it two ways. If you want to see the code, you actually have to hit HTML. When you do that, you can see there's a part where it says this HR thing. That means horizontal line. Everything above it is that picture. Everything below it is that player. Okay? So you don't have to know that. A bunch of the code, just know that HR me right here says horizontal line. Everything above it is that picture. Everything below it is that player. Okay? Now, when you take it off of HTML, it gives you a different view that shows you the picture and the player below. Okay? Now, when you hit save, it shows you the active mode. The player has an auto load and start. It auto loads and starts Mac's podcast. Now, Mac, what happens is Mac changes this picture. What Mac has to do is be careful when he changes the picture. For right now, why did I put the horizontal line? Because in this view, Mac can see that there's a divider. And if he wants to get rid of the image, he can say delete. See, so he can go right click on that. Where did I go? Delete. Okay, then he can say save, no picture. See, and the player's still below. Still got the horizontal line, Mac. But if you want to go add a picture, you go back.
You're listening to Mario Hensley,
hold up.
Old Cat.
Stop it for a second. Okay, stop it. Go in, edit. Go above the line, Mac. See your cursor's right there? Then if you hit add picture. So you go add picture from a URL, and we'll go get a picture. Like, let's go get a picture. Let's go to get a picture from Mac stuff. This is how I would normally do it. Watch. I would go say, okay, I want to get a picture. So I go up here, I go to photos. I open that in a second tab. So now I got Mac's photos. I go to Mac's photo section, and I say, oh, there's a big old picture of DeVoe squeezing the mic. So we go get that picture. We say, oh, that's the picture we want. We say copy image location. Copy image location. Then we go back to the other panel where we're down here in the player, and there's that horizontal line. Stay above it, Mac. Click add picture from URL. type the URL that you just copied and say, put it in the center right there. Say, okay. There it is. Now just say save. See, now you got the vote. See, and look at got the little bar to remind you, Mac.
To Mario Hemsley.
Okay, now stop it, Mac. And again, I'll remind you, if you go look at the HTML view, you still see that little HR thing. Everything above that is the picture. Everything below that is the player. That HR stands for horizontal line. Okay, so I want everybody to see that. So you saw I fixed Mac's player. Again, we put DeVoe's picture there now. Isn't that wonderful? As she eats the mic. Max, you can change that whatever you want, okay? I just wanted to show you, and it's easy for me to fix. Play with it. Remember, just let me know. It's easy for me to fix. It takes me minutes. Less than minutes, right? It's actually seconds. I can usually fix it in under a minute. Yeah. That's why I don't mind fixing it for you. Okay, now let's go back to Livestream. So, Mac, theoretically, you would want to come in here because you can go to the manager library and you can go to your broadcast and pick your storyboard, open it up, and drag and drop and move these videos into different positions. Okay, and if you don't know how to do it, you can click help and look at they have video topics. Look at this. You click on some of the topics and they have video. Look at this one.
Every Mogulus channel has a channel page. It's like a mini website dedicated to your channel.
He said he got it.
It's the first impression viewers will have of your channel.
They still use Mogulus, huh?
I think
this is the configure your channel page.
Sure do. Now here's
where
the
you
thing.
enter the information and related.
I watched all of these
a
few times. I think you guys should try watching all of them. Just try watch. Start at the top. Take your time. Go to the help top. Everybody pay attention. This is an important point because this is your learning, and it really is decent learning. And here's the point: don't take it on as homework. Blog about the experience. Remember, the book's going to tell you to talk about your experience.
Yeah.
Okay? But, Norman, we're going to make it work, Norman, in the future. Remember, Norman, because if you go along with the team, you'll get the maximum. I'm going to tell you how to use it. Okay? Remember, I'm going to tell you how to use it.
No, he says he doesn't like it.
Norman, do it anyway, damn it. You damn like it.
Norman.
Don't like it. Just do it.
Norman, I just want to
God
remind you.
damn it, Norman. I'm going to choke you.
This is your week for all the things you don't like, right?
We going to go out to Cleveland. We flying out there to get your ass. So you better watch out.
Wait a minute.
You know what? We might shock Norman, right? What if we show up at Norman's doorstep with a camera?
I think, I just realized, I think Norman comes on the show so he can tell you everything you don't like.
Norman, I tell you, we're going to choke him. Norman, okay, you guys. Watch all the help topic videos on Livestream at your leisure. Watch all of them. It's not 500. Yeah. It's like 12 or 14. Yeah. Watch all of them and know that they're there and watch them again. Okay? Very important. Go take a look. Remember, how did I get there? If you just go to help, it comes up with help topics with videos. Okay? Watch all of them. Now, Mac, ideally you would be able to control dynamically what's playing every day in a second. In a second. Drag and drop. Now, you guys, I want you to tell you something really quick important. How do you get videos off of YouTube? How do you get videos off of YouTube? Okay? Now, I'm going to show you this just in case you want to download some really legal videos that you already own. I myself would never use any of these techniques to steal videos from YouTube because stealing is just bad, and darn it, we're going to be good boys. So no using this to take videos from YouTube. No. This is to download videos that actually are from your Auntie Mame that she put up from the family reunion. That's why to get that disclaimer in. Now, remember this, because I want you to know how to think. If ever you don't know how to get videos from YouTube, go to Google and type in Google, how to download YouTube videos. It actually jumps up. How to download YouTube videos. Click that. You're going to find articles about how to do it all the time. Real Audio does it.
Whoa, Norman's big pimping. He already says, I know how to work live stream. He's familiar with it. So what he's a rebellion person.
Norman Vick's messing with you.
Mac asked a question, though. I don't want you to go too fast. He says, so are you saying we should start with live stream?
Always start. Right now, all of you, as a minimum, should know how to access your live stream account and attempt to stew the health file every video, watch every video, and attempt to add videos, change the order, all those things. And that should be one of your key things, because that's really your channel. And as you play with it, you're really taking control. That's your master control module.
Now, I want to, and I don't want to interrupt Mario, so he's got a good.
No, that's good. No, you do. I think you're cool.
Norm, they always say the data. You should know what the experience is like. Why is it that you do not like live stream? If you have one reason or two, give me the number one reason. It's important to know this because for us, live stream feels comfortable in what it's doing. It may have a certain market of people that it caters to with using the application, but since we are a sub-user of it, so to speak, tell us why, because it helps us as we identify those who actually want to be a part of it. So please tell me, if you can, the number one reason why you don't like live stream and you know how to use it.
Yeah, because it's important, because remember now, we use everything in a different way. That's actually our fundamental thing.
Right.
Okay, so remember, and I also said you don't have to use live stream. I said you can use YouTube playlists. I said, but if you want to dynamically interact with your people, make a playlist.
Now he just addressed something.
Okay, yeah, he didn't. So that's not really live stream. That may be your connection and how your computer and how it was set up to use and that's all improved.
And live stream is more robust. It's much more robust, meaning that it has a lot more to it in its working, say, than Ustream or the others who really don't have the broadcast fully loaded package like live stream.
There's a bunch of things that we'll talk about. Notice that we do all of them.
So he's identified his limitations.
Right. We do live stream and Ustream simultaneously.
Yeah.
And there's reasons why, because they're the biggest places to be. And you want to be the biggest places to be.
Yeah.
That's why you're going to do it, because they're the biggest places.
I got you.
And we're going to try to work out the bugs so you could do it easy.
I got what Norm is saying. In other words, he's identified his system's limitations, and it's better to use something else, not live stream.
Well, no.
That may be it. We don't know.
Well, again, because I'm well aware of the software, and remember, we use live stream on very systems that are old, don't we, Vic?
Right.
In other words, one of the things I'm a master at is assessing a computer's ability to handle something. We get old computers to do shit all the time. That's one of the things I'm a master at. That's why when I ask you certain things, I have complete confidence. If you can't get it to work, 99% of the time when you guys are having problems, it's because it has to do with the way you're using a Windows issue. And that's affecting your broadcasting abilities. I'm just telling you. Every time I troubleshoot anybody's stuff, that's always it.
Well, guess what? You're just updating us with wonderful information. You just said, I do like live stream now better than Ustream.
But you guys got to understand. Remember the book now. Ustream, YouTube is a different community, but it is the largest. Of the streaming communities, Ustream is the largest. Okay, Justin TV, Stick'em are large also, but not as large as Ustream. Livestream is not a very large community. It is just the best software platform, and we're using it other places now. But we'll come back to this every week. Remember, every week we're going to do stuff. Get your questions for next week. I will do them. Get your questions. Those who submit questions, I'll do their stuff first. Now, because I want to finish this up. Now, Matt, I'm going to reiterate this. Yes, every one of you, PMC, Norman, you should just play with it. Just like I'm saying, put your videos now. Just get it set up so you can upload the videos you have now into it and change the playlist. This is going to help you to move to the next level. It's a practice item. It's not mandatory, but remember, all of this is designed to improve your skill set so that you will be state of the art. You have to opt out, but it's up to you. Remember, I'm going to show you everything to be the same as me. And you can do this. I've already decided you guys can do this. I know you can. So now, I'm saying, go in there, and when you go to the help, and when you go to the help in Livestream, watch every video 3 times. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And it'll help you. And sometimes it's better the 3rd time. Okay, now, that's key because you need to learn about all the features within Livestream. Take your time and spend weeks on this. See, to me, I say some stuff, if you work at it every day and every week, you'll be really good in 6 months. And this is key for these. Okay? You really will be good. And it's so wonderful that it's free. When you get in there and start to see what it does, you're going to go like, this is some bad stuff, and it's free. You will say it, I guarantee you. I'm telling you, that's why we're using it. It's worth taking the time to learn. And remember, all of you, Mac, you too, your phone will interact with this. Know that you can interrupt this broadcast from your iTouch, Mac, and go live. We are planning to do this. Can I say that again? Because this is key. It may not seem like it's key now, but for the future. Everything that we are doing is designed and so you will be able to interact with it from your phone. Everything. For the future, 2013. Try to go there. I would seriously consider, if I wanted to make a sacrifice somewhere, I would consider sacrificing getting an iPhone. Right now, knowing how to work an iPhone is a life skill. I will say this again. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but those of us who are using it are going to skip ahead. And I am programming everything for the Android too. I am. I'm just making it real clear. If you want to go to the front of the line, it's almost mandatory right now that you have an iPhone. Because the stuff you need to learn all comes from the iPhone. I would just consider making it an investment. I didn't want to make it like this. I didn't want to give in. I'm telling you. I resisted the longest. Vic will tell you. Clinging to my BlackBerry. clinging, y'all.
Terrible,
clinging.
Terrible. Wouldn't give it up, man.
I had to, y'all. I was designing for the iPhone and still didn't own one.
Couldn't stand it.
I was using simulators. I'm telling you. You kind of got to bite the bullet. Norman, try to find the cheapest way to get it on a no contract or something. But get an iPhone because I need you to learn how to interact with your channel from the phone. Mac is almost mandatory you learn how to use apps. Almost mandatory. It's for the future. It's everything. It's everything. And we built in the apps to tie into your website already. You got them. Remember, because you're going to post everything from your phone, and the way the phone interacts with these Ning websites and with all these other things is marvelous. I guarantee you it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind for free. Okay? I'm just telling you. You got to try it. It's the easiest way to run this stuff and be state of the art right now is to have an iPhone, a Ning website, Livestream, Ustream. You will blow this world up. And you learn how to do it, everything from your phone. And Mac, it's all that we're narrowing it down. You know what I told my mom? I said, Ma, why don't you they have a class at the Senior Citizen Center. I buy you the phone. You take the phone to the class and they teach you how to use it. I'm saying do this, y'all. It's going to save you work. You're going to be running your empire from that phone. You will thank me. I know, Norman. But, Norman, make the thing for a year. Norman, stop telling. Norman, I will choke you. Norman, I'm going to choke you.
You're threatening violence over the
Norman, go ahead, Norman, and make the investment and get the phone to run your empire, Norman. Just do it. And you're going to thank me. When you thank me, I'm going to say, I told you.
Did you read chapter 5 in the book, Mario?
Oh, no. See, okay. Norman, he's talking about you. Norman, I told him, Norman, part of the story. I'm going to make you reality story now. Norman is part of Norman's resistance. It's part of this reality story.
Just go to chapter. I'm going to have to pull out the page number. See, I want you to understand, Norm. We all fit in certain little blocks. We got a special block for you.
Norman. You leave Norman alone. Okay, y'all. Now listen up. So I told you that this is almost imperative. If you get the iPhone, They're about to have a $200 one too. Get an iPhone and start learning how to use apps. Start learning how to interact with your channels from the phone. Let that be a center point for 2013. I guarantee you will thank me. You will not regret it. Got to just buckle down, Mac. If you have to take a class or something, just do it. Get the iPhone down, y'all. This is the way y'all gonna love me for this. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so anyway, we go Vixen Max. What's the page? Y'all cold. All right, now. So remember now, because here's the thing. All of the things that we work with, Ustream, all of them got apps. What's so cold is all of them allow you to go live from the phone instantly and record up there. Okay? All right. So now, Mac, you should be able to get in. We'll be here next week. Get your questions. If you have troubles, remember we did some work at Mac's website too. Remember, DeVoe was out early, and we also she can watch it and find out how to get into her. Try to get into your live stream accounts. We'll be here next week, and then we'll talk about Norman's going to have a cell phone. Norman, don't. Norman. Okay. And then Mac, okay, remember, it's Mario Fixes shit. We're going to talk about how all this tied into your apps. Remember, when your activity is already reflected in your apps, every time you post, do anything, tweet, it's reflected in your app. Okay? And then next time, we'll also be going into Mac's Hipcast account and showing Mac how we take his audio uploads and convert it into the podcast. It takes minutes, not even minutes, seconds, pretty much to do that. And we do that for Mac every week. Everybody, this has been Mario Fixes Shit. Vic?
Yes, sir.
Any questions, anything to say on the way out, buddy?
No. I think sometimes we're not laughing at Norm. Actually, Mario, we're laughing at you. You got to let it go.
I'm getting old.
You got to let it go.
Well, tell you what. Let's check it out. Let's play some music. Where do we go from here? The MIB mix.
Love.
And also, we hoped and we were trying to get everybody covered in this. Sorry for Kimberly. I know you were traveling, and then hopefully DeVoe, she rescued her computer, and maybe she got to go on her phone, her cell phone, or whatever. If not, hopefully
she can watch the video.
Yeah, it's more than this video, man. That's it.
Everybody.
See, Norm says he don't care about no cell phone.
Norman, I'm about to show you how to interact
won't make any difference
with your empire. That's the reason to go get the phone.
Norman's about to move to Montana, go up in the woods.
That's still a reason to get the phone. All that. We'll have you do a radio in Montana. I don't care where y'all are, I got something. Remember, this is Mario Fixes Shit, where our slogan is, you fuck it up and we'll fix it. I'm Mario Hemsley.
Peace.
Peace.
We go But tell me where